What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Shima. If you're new, I make vlog videos, lifestyle videos, and videos about making money. If you're interested in any of those things, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a beat. But without further ado, let's get into the video.
Boy, you know you make me float. Boy, you really give me high. Ooh, I feel like I'm on dope. 'Cause you set me on.
Okay, so today I'll be telling you all about 3 companies that you can apply today for and start as soon as tomorrow. So first things first, these are not remote companies, even though they do have some remote positions. None of these are remote companies. You'll actually have to get up and go to work. You can choose between multiple shifts. They normally have first, second, and third, with first shift starting as early as 5:30, some starting at 7, 7:30, some starting at 8. And then second shift, some starting as early as 4 p.m., 6 to 6. It's just a multiple range. And then of course, third shift, and it's just a multiple range for that as well. 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m. You can really choose. So the first company I'm going to tell you about is called Staffmark. Staffmark is located everywhere, basically. I haven't found too many cities in the United States, so I do want to point that out. I only am familiar with companies hiring in like the United States. So Staffmark is pretty much located everywhere. The easiest thing to do is to create your account online at staffmark.com. Go ahead and create your account. I'll leave the link down below. Complete all the information. Fill out your W-2 information. Fill out your direct deposit information if that's what you want. Or you can get a pay card. They pay weekly, normally on Fridays, but if you have like Chime, I know when I had Chime, I got paid on like Wednesdays. So yeah, they pay weekly, and they have a different variety of jobs. So you can be in like the warehouse field, you can do like customer service, you can do it's just a different range of things. If you have any experience in like tech, you can do tech jobs. But it's just one of the fastest companies that'll hire you. So if you've been applying all the time on things like Indeed and Snag a Job, and you just can't find a job and you really just want to get the income flowing, I always tell people, don't sleep on these temp agencies. Like, don't sleep on these temp agencies. Their starting pay is around like 15, 16. I've made up to $19, $20 an hour working with them, doing things that's super easy, scanning stuff, putting it in the computer, light assembly work. I am not able to like lift heavy things. I can't lift. I can't be on my feet too long without like a break. I did have a injury some years ago, and it just kind of left me with permanent damage. So I can't do that. So if I can work these jobs, I'm pretty sure some of you can work these jobs as well. You are on your feet most of the jobs, but you do get breaks. You do get lunch. They give you a break every 2 hours. So if you have a 15 to 20 minute break every 2 hours, or you take your 30 to an hour lunch, it just depends on the company. Staffmark also allows you to get paid per referral. So if you're working and you go ahead and put one of your friends on, normally they give you between like $50 and $200 once your friend works at least 40 hours or something like that. Don't get to quote me, because I'm not all the way sure. I'm really just going off top of my memory from what I know about these companies. I know they're 100% legit. Staffmark also requires you to take a drug test. The drug test is an oral test in my state. So I'm in Tennessee, and the drug test is an oral test, and that's pretty much normally universal. So if it's like that here, it's like that in Illinois. It might be like that also wherever you are. So you'll take an oral test, so it doesn't pick up things like, you know. So yeah, you'll take an oral test. You go in there, you can call them and set an appointment. You don't have to wait for them to call you and interview you. Once you complete their profile online, you call them and ask them, when can you come in to interview? And if you've seen the job online, tell them the job that you want to work. Really simple. Another company that's exactly the same that I will also suggest you start with is Wood Personnel. Wood Personnel is exactly like Staffmark. Normally, Staffmark and Wood Personnel will offer you the same jobs. They also do an oral drug test. They also pay weekly. You can also get your check early if you have a certain type of bank, or you can just get direct deposit. I really like Wood Personnel though, because they always have more customer service jobs, like more sit down jobs, more jobs for the ladies. They have a lot of work for men. If you have like forklifting license, or if you want to get your forklifting license, you might look up on a company like Wood Personnel who is training you, and you can train with them and also work with them. And then if you don't want to be there anymore, you can take your forklift license and go somewhere else. So yeah, I definitely suggest Wood Personnel. Do the same exact thing. So apply online, fill out everything online. If you see a job that you like, call them, tell them the name of the job, ask them, can you come in? Bring 2 forms of identification. I forgot to tell you that with Staffmark. So when you go to Staffmark, bring 2 forms of identification as well. Normally your ID or driver's license, and then like your social security card. If you don't have a social security card, bring something else. You just need 2 pieces of identification in order to work for both of these companies. The last company is a company called Randstad. Now, excuse me. Now, I no longer affiliate with Randstad simply because they put me on a job I did not like. I walked out and they've blocked me. They have not hired me for anything since, and they kind of like made me mad because like y'all don't want to put me here, and I said I told you I don't want to do this type of work. But make sure you're upfront and honest, and if you're like me and you do not like the job, just call them. Call them, let the job know that you're leaving, and then call Randstad and tell them why you left. Don't just do what I did and walk out and just be like, forget it. I got that bad. But Randstad is really simple. They have warehouse positions, light industrial, light assembly. They have customer service positions. You might even look up and find like some management positions in like retail or restaurants with Randstad. It's a really easy process. Now Randstad, I can't remember what type of drug test I took, but I do know I took a drug test. So I can't 100% say it was an oral test, because it might have been a urine test. So just make sure you clear that with them. But the same process, apply online. If you find the job, give them a call, tell them you want to come in and you want to apply for that job. Bring your 2 forms of identification and start working literally the next day. And sometimes if you come early in the morning and the job is 3rd shift, they'll send you to work the same day. So don't sleep on these jobs, guys. The pay is really good. You get paid weekly. Even if you just want to work this job until you're able to work from home. Work this job until you find something better. Work this job until you finish certification for something like. But don't sleep on these positions. Don't sleep on these jobs. I know a lot of people be against warehouse jobs, but it's better than working in like in my opinion, it's better than working in like a restaurant or something like that, where you can have like a high stress level. You're normally in these warehouses, you're either working with a team or you're doing something really easy and you're working alone. Or if you're in customer service, you're sitting down taking calls as if, you know, it's easy work, guys. Don't sleep on it. But I didn't mean to ramble. That's about it. If you need more money making videos, go ahead and drop me a $sign in the comments. If you haven't checked out my last few videos, I did start a notary series. So if you were ever interested in notary work, go watch those videos. Be sure to hit the thumbs up for me. It's free, and I'll catch you guys on my next one. Bye.